One of the most fascinating things for year-round fantasy football enthusiasts is watching player values change before a game is even played. Some of the reasons for the change in value are free agency, trades, and of course the NFL draft. Today, on this video, we're going to talk about a few veteran running back players who may have directly benefited by the incoming 2020 rookie class. Miles Sanders of the Philadelphia Eagles is the first running back I want to talk about. Philadelphia didn't draft a single running back in the 2020 class. The depth chart behind Sanders consists of Boston Scott, Corey Clement, and Elijah Holyfield. In his rookie season, while fighting off injuries and being part of a rotational backfield, Sanders still managed a total of 229 touches, including 63 passing targets. Though there is a decent probability he'll push for 275 to 300 touches in 2020, we need to keep in mind that head coach Doug Peterson has traditionally deployed a committee approach to the Philadelphia backfield. Sanders' second-round ADP prices in the risk of a committee, and if he owned the backfield to himself, we'd be talking about Sanders as a top 8 overall fantasy player. RosterWatch's biggest post-draft veteran-winning running back is definitely Todd Gurley. The fantasy industry was close to certain that Atlanta would add a premium running back prospect in the 2020 draft. The depth behind Gurley is filled with uninspiring talents like Brian Hill, Ito Smith, and Quadri Allison. Todd Gurley's one-year contract with Atlanta's win-now mentality signals that the team is about to give Todd Gurley as much work as he can handle. RosterWatch co-founder Byron Lambert said it best when he talked about Gurley emerged the NFL draft as stronger than we could have ever imagined. Last, I want to talk to you about Joe Mixon of the Cincinnati Bengals. One of our favorite fantasy football strategies are to draft players who disappointed in the previous year but had strong finish to that disappointing year. Joe Mixon fits this description to a T. Most fantasy owners who took Joe Mixon in the second round of 2019 drafts didn't make the playoffs. But Joe Mixon did finish the season strong, averaging 15 fantasy points a game over the final 7 weeks of the season. The Bengals drafted pro-ready quarterback Joe Burrow. They get star wide receiver A.J. Green back to keep defenses honest. And they'll also get the addition of 2019's first-round offensive lineman Jonah Williams back from injury. It's like Cincinnati gets an extra first-round pick on the offensive line this year. Furthering the case, the Bengals didn't draft a running back in 2020. This all sets up well for Joe Mixon, and he makes for a strong back-of-the-first-round fantasy pick. Well, that's it for today, RosterWatch Nation. Remember to like and subscribe and comment to get notifications when we go live.